Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty, one away. Mike Piazza digs in now. And that one wrapped foul. Piazza will handle the catching duties in this one. 28 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a ball popped up. Soriano moves under it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. In the 6th spot for them in this one, David Wright.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
2 down, base is empty. David Wright up now for the Mets. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Wright with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
In the dirt, blocked. Wright leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Next to hit, David Justice. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out. Back at Yankee Stadium, starting on the mound in this one, Pedro Martinez. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Bernie Williams. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
0-1's the count.
They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Bernie Williams.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. An on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Fought off foul. Martinez with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 gone. 2 outs. Base is empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him looking. And the Yanks go quietly. Nothing doing here this half. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Mets 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx. Second inning set to go. Here's the second baseman, Curtis Granderson. Clemens back to work. Popped up. Giambi makes the grab, 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Carlos Beltran. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Beltran with another scorching run of play lately. 1 down, base is empty. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Popped up. Soriano brings it in. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi.
With Pedro on the mound, Boog, this lineup is facing a fierce competitor. He always seems to rise to the occasion, and that's a big reason why he's considered one of the best pitchers we've seen in the majors.
Ramirez makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Martinez, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
This to third, right. Throw to first in time.
Batting fifth, again,
Here's the power hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. That's to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Man at first. Here's the veteran second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent...
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. The Yanks lead one. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Next offering popped in the air, right field. O'Neill makes the grab, one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Over to Giambi. Piazza out in the play.
now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Delgado up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Up the middle, Soriano throws to first, and that is that. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Clips the corner, strike one.
0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. That misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Lifted in the air, out to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Bellinger on his way home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside-the-park home run.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball.
We have a switch-hitting legend at the plate right now, Boog. Bernie is just so smooth with everything he does. He can swing it, he can field it, and rumor has it he can really play the guitar. He's one of those guys that is just great at everything he does.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Jeter takes the strike. The other way, and foul ball. Right side, Justice. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 3 innings complete. Gets the back now with the Subway Series as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Gary Sheffield. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Sheffield recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. David Justice now at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Justice, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. And it's fouled away. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Way high with that one. And the count is 2-2. That's inside. Curtis Granderson up next for the Mets. Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And the score stays 3-1.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. Yeah, there's no competition. I'm about to say it so.
Back in New York. Bottom four. It's Aaron Judge now. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Giambi. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back. And long gone. Way up into the third deck. Home run. An absolute moonshot into the third deck. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
O'Neill stands in now and watches strike one.
0-1's the count.
Late swing, foul to the left. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1 out single.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
That's what tonight is really made for. You gotta
1 gone, runner at first. Jorge Posada stepping in now for the Yankees. O'Neill over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Alfonso Soriano. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that is the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Clemens back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and
2 balls,
in.
2
Ball
strikes.
2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Back to the top of the lineup, Carlos Beltran up now for the Mets. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers.
Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. That one
ball,
way inside.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Manny Ramirez up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Movement in the Yankees pen. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Williams getting loose as well. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Williams going back on this one, and it hits the fence. Lindor zipping around third. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score easily. It's 4-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Mike Piazza. 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one in the air. Chisholm makes the catch, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jazz Chisholm Jr. First pitch, not close.
You know, these Yankees being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
And that one hit hard and back up the middle for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got the bat through the zone and did not get cheated.
Yeah, that ball was absolute. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Another homer. His starting over. It's 4-4. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That's down and in.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Justice makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Derek Jeter.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they rallied from 3 back. It's 5-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 1 out, nobody on. In now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Yeah, we in goal mode. Going. Yeah, we in goal mode.
That to right. Justice under it. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 17.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jason Giambi.
Tell me why you play your games. Why you play your games. Why you play your games. See, there's this thing that
And now the right fielder, Paul O'Neill. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 5-4 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Fernando Cruz.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And next for the Mets, Carlos Delgado. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
The pitch. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Way out front for strike 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luke Weaver getting ready to go. Leiter getting cranked up as well.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. David Wright up now for the Mets. His righty-lefty splits there. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering way off the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Yeah, the batter now, Gary Sheffield. Hit in the air, left field. Bellinger makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Yankees 5 and the Mets 4. Back now with the Subway Series. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jorge Posada. And that drops in for a strike. Posada working through some struggles lately. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Going back into the bullpen and gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 6-4. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And now Alfonso Soriano. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Going over the dome with one shot, believe we floored. Even the score without pulling the tech out the drawer. This is the wake-up call. The alarm is going off. Nobody listening at all. The phone is ringing off the wall. Hit the snooze button.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound. Huascar Brazoban.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Justice makes the catch. One down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that one ripped into right and foul ball.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Here's Cody Bellinger. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1. Right through there for a strike. In the air to left center, Ramirez drifts towards it, brings it in for the 3rd out. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
And he grounds one to the right side. Soriano on to first. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And next for the Mets, Curtis Granderson. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Carlos Beltran will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Oh, 0-2 now. That one the other way. Jeter fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Brazoban, in his 3rd season, he features a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer. Beltran settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down. And stepping in for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
The shortstop takes the ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Jeter taking all the way, and that's a strike. And there's a hit.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jeter leads off first with one away. And now he's fallen behind Judge. Here's a high chopper. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Jason Giambi stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swung on, belted. That one's carrying. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So up next, Paul O'Neill, 1 for 3. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jose Butto. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. That one pushed to the left and foul. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. A little bit low. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That one 95 to finish him off. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now an 8-4 score. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Weaver back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Efros also throwing. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He sends it out of here. His 11th of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 8-5. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Mark Leiter Jr.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Piazza now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Piazza out in the play.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
That's towards center. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Mets do get one back, though, on the solo homer. It's now an 8-5 ball game. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Back in the Bronx, now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. New pitcher now, Daniel Nunez.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Chisholm, the next to hit, and that one clips the corner. Right down the chute, and it's 0-2. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking.
Runner takes off, pitches low. Yankees up by 3. And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
Beltran sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Throw over to first.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 outs. Bellinger goes. Pitch in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Out to short. Lindor zips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Devin Williams. Not many pitchers have it, but he'll break out a screwball from time to time. Now the third baseman, David Wright. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 0-1. And misses inside. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they cut into the lead. It's 9-6.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next to hit, Gary Sheffield. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through. the middle of the field.
So a man at first. And next for the Mets, David Justice. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. One on, nobody out, a run in here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And here comes the Yankees manager. Andy Pettit comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the second baseman, Curtis Granderson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only one out remaining. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Sheffield, the runner at first with two gone. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that ball is gone. He'll circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 9-8. And their fifth home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Looking to get the tying run on base. Line to left and foul ball.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
And the final here today, 9-8. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long